I accidentally deleted the initial film clip that actually introduced this trip. So we took off in a small plane that I'll video for you in a minute, and we came to our field base called UI. It was the big one that you saw. And we also came to this base called Matat to look at our nutrition programs and our wash programs. We monitor, we share feedback, we try to make them better every time. We brought also our donor, biggest donor, to give his feedback. So we hope things will keep getting better. The program's good so far, but we've got some continued work to do. So we'll be heading back to Juba now. On the way to the community now, to some wash projects, and I'll show you what we're driving through.
We have to listen to women, and, this kind of questions. You are not bad.
Come on. Well done. Cheer fun. Okay, we've just arrived in the village that we're going to. We're here to see one of the boreholes that's been rehabilitated. Looks like she's making some sort of dinner here. Looks like the cow just came out of the cow house. This man is looks like his place here. See the cornfields and the beautiful hut.
That we have rehabilitated.
Okay.
Out of the main.
Huh?
This is one of the barrels that we have rehabilitated out of the one that we have rehabilitated. There are some even in the center. We have done.
Got it. So this is the animal water trough here, and then the pump that's rehabilitated and rehabilitate the platform.
Yeah, but the rehabilitation here did not improve the accessibility or the availability of water. He stole my pen and then the other one at the other because they couldn't see the one I took.
See it from this side, it's the UI office. Here's our parking lot. It's been rainy season, so it's an absolute torrent of mud. But this is our woodshed and our storage containers and our logistics department. Now we're walking back to the accommodation section. That's the meeting room you see over there, and the rest of the accommodations on that side. There goes our chief, Dr. Chol, the area coordinator, the leader of this program. That's the meeting room and TV area. That's the kitchen over there at our hand washing station. Okay, here's the irrigation side. There's 18 rooms back here, and they're mud walls. And this is where our staff stays, and some other staff from other organizations stay as well. Okay, and here is one of the rooms in the UI base. Bed and mozzie net. You got the mud walls going on, but it works. You've got power and the whole deal. What else do you need? This is our kitchen area with cool water, filtered water from the well. And here is the kitchen, the other side of the compound with the tukul. The important place where the team watches TV and news and football. It's the tukul. It's also where we have our meals and have a lot of different meetings. Today we have a really cool adventure coming up. We are going to be crossing the river to get to our other field site. Okay, we're doing the head count now, getting ready for the adventure. I don't know how many will survive. Isaac of Nutrition PM. He is so cool. Check that out. He's rocking. Okay, here's our crew. We're getting ready to go into this, and it will actually get deep, probably up to my waist. Okay, we're good so far. Not too bad. Okay, we're getting deeper now. We're eventually going to be up to our chest. Here's the group carrying all of our bags. Okay, we're getting deeper now. Up there, you can see they're up to their chest. Okay, we're about to put our bags on our head because we're getting into the.
I'm scared.
We're getting into the deep water.
Give your back to Kelo.
Nah, I'm a tough woman. We're getting chest deep.
Claire, remove your bag.
I'm going to turn off the camera now. Okay, we just walked for about an hour. Here are my saviors. They caught me about 100 times. Claire survived. Dr. Troll had no problem, of course. Dorothy did amazing. She was swimming for part of it, but then she did great. Now, just to be clear, this was not this shallow. It went up to mid-stomach for a while. Pretty cool. Okay, 2 more hours. Bye. Okay, we're now out of the water for a while. Literally walking through a village area. Another couple hours. Here we're about to play chicken with the cows. Let's see who moves first. Definitely me. Oh, they moved! They moved like Moses in the Red Sea. This is the feeding center in Modit. So this is where they, once a week, the families come to get the food that they need and then go back for 2 weeks. Or for 1 week, then come back again. Hiya. Hi, sweetie. Hello, sweet baby. Hello. Hey, he said I have to do it again, so I got big smiles here. Hello. We're still on the track, but we've been going through mud, a mud plain for the last hour. Okay, we've been going for 3 hours. Tough part is that it's all really muddy, so we're getting stuck the whole way. Okay, so we've just been told it's another hour and a half, and unfortunately Okello is about to cry. He's really struggling, but I will carry him.
I'm determined.
I'll carry him if necessary. Like I said, it's been mud like this most of the way when we were in the water. Tough going, we're getting kind of drippy. Claire has had to actually abandon her shoes. 4 hours and counting. We are pretty tired. We're stopping at this hut to get some maize. So we're hopefully stopping for a bit of maize here, like I said, and here are the sorghum crops. So I think it's been about 4 hours now. Getting a bit tired, so we're going to wait for the maize to cook. In the meantime, we're eating sugar cane. Is that right? Sugar cane? So, oh. Here is our maize that's cooking. This is Isaac, our nutrition manager, who's going to keep us fed today. This is an emergency feeding program. This is the maize from the family's house. And here's the house here as well. You can see. And then the maize is from their local farm. In response to the hunger crisis from last year that I think might have sent some pictures about, we handed out some sorghum and maize seeds this year, and this family has actually gotten some from Tirfan and has planted them. And now, look at them, they're almost ripe, almost ready to be harvested, and they're actually helping to feed us from the seed that they got.
Definitely well, they all grow well, all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
And are they going to harvest a good...
And here's some sorghum that's actually drying, but they'll use it to make their main staple food. It looks a little bit like mashed potatoes, but of course it doesn't taste like that. Here's my little friends down here, and here's their house. Actually going to be sharing this with the flies here. It's a little bit hard. Yeah. Okay, mealtime is done. We are now taking a shortcut, apparently, to... Yeah. Hey, guess what? You generally are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you have to dig a garden like this.
Yeah. I think I better go back to the UK.
The mud is continuing. I think we're into hour number 5. No, not really. Maybe 4.5. But we had a nice stop for lunch. Okay, about 5.5 hours later, we are finally reaching our destination. But the stop for maize and sugarcane was super helpful. We're almost there. Oh my word, that is a welcome sight. A vehicle! Okay, check this out. We're absolutely stuck, and we're trying to pull this car out now as well. Okay, my battery died yesterday, but after you saw us, we had another 3 hours to go. The vehicles got stuck. Then we drove to a town where we were going to see a feeding center and a women's group that's been in the feeding center. So we trudged again through the mud for another, hour in total, and got back at about 8:30. So a bit tired today, but we're on to the next feeding center.
Around here, they are all grown up because of Tirfan supply, collecting subsidy they give. Otherwise, we could have not seen these children, healthy children around.
Quay thì trả phí đây là có mua trò được quay bè mà nó quay mạnh chấm thì nó người theo phần cái phát án cái này cũng trả chứ nào rồi cái này.
They also Tirfan give the
she's mixing the SFP, the supplemental feeding, to the different things of sugar and oil. This goes to the pregnant and lactating women generally. Okay, this is the plumpy nut. They come in small packets. This is a baby in the feeding program. Hello. And the mother. And every week they come back and they bring the packets that they got so that we know how much they actually fed the children. Here's one of the nutrition cards, but I wanted to show you this is what they carry their babies in. They carry them on their heads. And here's one of the precious little ones in the program. Again, these are the feeding centers here. the registration areas. The food is distributed over there. You can see here some of the registration cards. This is our team here, and these are the ladies bringing their kids for the program. And like I said, here's the woman carrying her baby on her head. There she goes. And this is the rest of the Matop base. I showed you that a bit ago. There's new accommodation that's being built to try to make it a bit more comfortable place to work. Here's a new office up there. This is the Hardest-field location, so we're trying to make it better and better quality of life for the staff. And again, just so you can get to know the Matop base a little better, here are the latrines, the hand washing station. This is where we take our baths up here with the buckets of water. So this is David. He's been leading a lot of our construction. I just showed you the office from a distance. And this is the safe room where the team will go, and our builders here. Safe room where the team will go if there's bullets or other people try to come in the compound. And this is Claire, our grant person.
Hi.
And this is Dorothy. She helps us stay accountable to beneficiaries. This is Gabrielle. He helps our WASH program be awesome. This is Hebdavi. He's our newest member from DRC. So he's going to change everything. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, this is the type of plane that we took off from Juba in, and now we're going to be taking off from Matat. You saw us actually when we were landing in UI. This is the airstrip here. It's a little bit wet, so I'll be excited if we actually make it off the ground. Okay, this is my goat named George. Apparently George is going to have his first airplane flight. Okay, just to clarify, when I said my goat, it's because the women's group that we saw just in the feeding center actually came and brought me that little brown goat to our gate yesterday, and we're really sweet about it. They are going on this plane, so I have no idea why. So Claire's been thinking about adoption, so now she's making her choice to go back to Juba as well. I'm actually just kidding, of course. Okay, we're taking off now, and sadly my goats did not make the flight, but we're actually a little bit overweight, so we're hoping to get off the ground. Okay, we made it. We're on our way to UI and then to Juba. To a shower, and I hope you enjoyed seeing a bit of South Sudan.